Section 5, Mars, the red planet, beckons. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. It's often called the red planet because of its distinctive color. The red color comes from iron oxide, or rust, which is found all over the planet's surface. Mars is a cold, dry planet. It's much smaller than Earth, and its atmosphere is very thin. But Mars is a fascinating planet. It's the most Earth-like planet in our solar system. There is evidence that Mars was once a much warmer and wetter planet than it is today. Scientists believe that Mars may have even had oceans of liquid water on its surface billions of years ago. Today, Mars is a frozen desert, but it's still a place of great interest to scientists. Many believe that Mars may hold the key to understanding the early history of our own solar system. Section 6, Jupiter, giant of the solar system. Jupiter is the fifth planet from the Sun. It's the largest planet in our solar system. In fact, Jupiter is so big that you could fit all of the other planets inside of it. Jupiter is a gas giant. It doesn't have a solid surface like Earth does. Instead, Jupiter is made up mostly of hydrogen and helium. These are the same gases that make up the Sun. Jupiter is a very stormy planet. It has giant storms that rage for centuries. The most famous of these storms is the Great Red Spot, which has been raging for over 400 years. Jupiter is a truly massive and awe-inspiring planet. Section 7, Saturn, the jewel of our solar system. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun. It's known for its beautiful rings. Saturn's rings are made up of billions of tiny particles of ice and rock. These particles range in size from dust grains to small cars. The rings are incredibly thin. They're only a few miles thick, but they stretch out over 175,000 miles from the planet. Saturn is also a gas giant like Jupiter. It's made up mostly of hydrogen and helium. But Saturn is much less dense than Jupiter. In fact, Saturn is the least dense planet in our solar system. It's so light that it could float on water. Saturn is a truly remarkable planet. Section 8, Uranus, the tilted ice giant. Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun. It's an ice giant. This means that it's made up mostly of ices such as water ice, methane ice, and ammonia ice. Uranus is a very strange planet. It's tilted on its side. This means that its poles point almost directly at the Sun. Scientists believe that Uranus may have been knocked on its side by a giant impact early in its history. Uranus is also very cold. The temperature in its upper atmosphere can reach minus 371 degrees Fahrenheit. Uranus is a fascinating and mysterious world. It's a reminder of how much we still have to learn about our solar system. Section 9, Neptune, the windy blue giant. Neptune is the eighth and farthest planet from the Sun. It's also an ice giant, like Uranus. Neptune is a very cold and windy planet. The winds on Neptune can reach speeds of over 700 miles per hour. That's faster than the speed of sound. Neptune is also very blue. This is because of the methane in its atmosphere. Methane absorbs red light and reflects blue light, which gives Neptune its distinctive color. Neptune is a very faint planet. It's so faint that it can't be seen with the naked eye. It wasn't until 1846 that Neptune was discovered, using a telescope. Neptune is a distant and mysterious world. Section 10, Onwards and Outwards. Our solar system is an amazing place. It's filled with planets, moons, asteroids, and comets, all orbiting around our Sun. Each of these objects is unique and fascinating in its own way. We've learned a lot about our solar system over the centuries, but there is still much more to explore. As we continue to explore our solar system, we are sure to make new and amazing discoveries. These discoveries will help us to better understand our place in the universe.